All right, let's talk about something that sounds like it's straight out of a sci-fi movie, but it's not. The ghost in the machine, This idea of a real, non-biological intelligence. Well, it's not just a theory anymore. It's here. So today, we're going to unpack the AI revolution and figure out what it all means now that the ghost is, well, real. Okay, so to really get this, we've got to rewind the clock. Let's go back to this one single, absolutely stunning moment that basically screamed to the world, everything is about to change. So picture this. It's 2016. The game is Go. Now, this isn't just any board game. For centuries, Go has been seen as like the final frontier for human intellect. It's all about intuition, creativity. It's so incredibly complex that the idea of a computer actually mastering it seemed pretty much impossible. So, in one corner, you've got Lee Sedol. We're talking a living legend, one of the greatest players in history. He's basically representing the peak of human strategic thinking. And in the other corner, AlphaGo. This is an AI from Google's DeepMind. So yeah, this was way more than just a game. It was a total showdown. And you know what? Everyone thought they knew exactly how this was going to play out. The experts, the commentators, all of them were saying the same thing. Yeah, AI is impressive, but it'll be at least another decade before it can challenge a human master. Oh boy, were they about to be proven wrong. And I mean spectacularly wrong. And then it happened. Game 2. AlphaGo makes a move, the now legendary move 37, and it just leaves everyone speechless. It was so bizarre, so completely unexpected. It felt, well, alien. The first reaction from the commentators was, that has to be a mistake. The program must have glitched. But it wasn't a mistake. As the game kept going, everyone started to realize this wasn't a bug, it was a feature. A brilliant, creative, strategic masterstroke that completely flipped the game on its head. You could see it on Lee Sedol's face. He was shaken. A machine didn't just out-calculate him, it out-created him. It showed something that looked an awful lot like genius. So you see, this whole thing was so much bigger than just one game. It was a massive signal. It was the moment a concept that had been stuck in philosophical debates and sci-fi books suddenly became very, very real. For decades, people talked about this ghost in the machine. It was this cool philosophical idea. Could there be an intelligence that wasn't biological? And with that one win, AlphaGo basically stood up and announced to the world, yep, that ghost, it's not science fiction anymore. It's here. Okay, so that immediately begs the question, right? If this new kind of intelligence isn't just playing Go in South Korea, where is it? Where is it operating right now? And the answer, which might be a little unsettling, is, well, it's everywhere. Yeah, that's right. This revolution is already here. This intelligence is silently working away in the background of our lives, shaping countless little moments and big decisions every single day. Think about it. It's that spooky recommendation on Amazon that knows exactly what you were thinking of buying. It's that fraud alert on your credit card that saves you, instantly. It's your GPS rerouting you around a traffic jam you didn't even know was there. And on a much deeper level, it's acting like a co-pilot for doctors, spotting things on a medical scan that even a trained human eye might just miss. Look, what we're living through right now is a revolution on the scale of the agricultural or industrial revolutions. But there is one huge, massive difference. The speed. I mean, those earlier shifts took centuries, or at the very least, generations to really play out. The AI revolution, it's happening at warp speed. We're talking years, not lifetimes. And it's not slowing down, it's accelerating. And that incredible, blistering speed is exactly what puts us at this giant crossroads. We're staring down a future that holds both unbelievable promise and some pretty serious peril. It's like two sides of the same coin, right? On one side, the opportunities are just staggering. Curing diseases, fighting climate change, maybe even tackling poverty. But you flip that coin over, and the challenges are just as huge. We're talking about things like algorithmic bias creeping into our justice and financial systems, the real possibility of mass job displacement, and levels of surveillance we've never seen before. Not to mention things like autonomous weapons. So, okay, here we are, faced with this incredibly powerful, two-sided reality. What do we do? How are we supposed to navigate all this? And more importantly, what's our role in this story as it unfolds? Well, here's the thing. The goal isn't to be a fortune teller. Nobody can perfectly predict the future. The real goal, the thing that actually matters, is to understand the forces that are shaping our world right now. Because if you understand the how and why, then you can start to navigate whatever comes next. I love this way of thinking about it. Knowledge gives you the map of this new world we're entering. But understanding, that's your compass. It tells you which way is north. You absolutely need both to find your way. Because make no mistake about it, the algorithmic age isn't coming. It's here, it's arrived. So the only real question left for all of us is, are you ready to understand its rules?